No.
Okay, so I want your opinion on this too, because I'm trying to get every NCO and high command. So basically, my idea is to bring the police transports back, floated by the commissioner. All the plus stuff like the 8 cops and whatever, not really too. Basically, it's 8 cops for the transport plus 1 for 95 up to 12 for the total of cops. Obviously, it's something the commissioner. I'll have a conversation with him. But I just wanted to see what your opinion is on it, if you're open to it, or if you think it's a bad idea. I'm just getting the rooms.
Yeah, would this be transport from PD to prison?
Yes, ma'am. No, only for violent felonies and above.
We're trying to alleviate the bullshit with the hospital.
Yeah, so the ultimate goal here is to completely get rid of any hospital interaction. Let criminals understand that, like, hey, your buddy was arrested. That's fine. Let's have something in the parameters of what's going on. We know what's going on, and here's an adequate chance for you to get your boy back.
Yeah, for sure. I think 12 might be a little hefty considering how many they can have. But I think it's a good idea otherwise.
No, the reason why me and Buster talk about this is because 8 should be the number for one person. But if they have 2 or 3 people, remember, then you have the 5 and then the other 3. I think 12 a little excessive, but maybe like a 10 to max.
Listen, I want to say this was Ollie Garden's recommendation as well for the amount. So, hey,
you're gonna regret this.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. This is Olive Garden. Listen, Ollie Garden said 2 for everyone up to 16. I'm the one who put the limit on the 12.
Listen.
Hold on, before we dive into those weeds, aren't we bringing our 9.5s here for triage?
What do you mean?
Medics on duty. We bring them here.
No. You're misunderstanding. So what we're saying is like, so let's say we get the medical, we have them in the cells, right? After their process, they know their sentences, they know whatever, they can request to get transported from MRPD to the jail via bus and have that opportunity.
It's just to get rid of the bullshit at the hospital.
There it is. Because a lot
of
the
hospital shit are too much.
Yeah, a lot of criminals feel like the last chance for their buddies is at the hospital. So they go in the hospital, they start uncuffing and tackling, and it's just a bunch of aids. So we're just eliminating that and giving the opportunity.
I said we bring them here. That under EMS command, we're supposed to bring them here, not go to the hospital first.
Yeah, but we have a hospital for a fucking reason.
Yeah, well, and
I was telling me and Buster talking about the hospital. Make it that it's a very green, and the grass is a very nice over there. So then nothing could go down over there. Then when they transport them in here, I mean, we have a hospital. What the fuck are we going to triage and have the medical come in here? That's stupid.
And to be honest with you, Tarts, we've tried that with EMS 5 days ago or 4 days ago. Skinny, I don't know if you remember what day it was, but that was the plan, right? So we were about to transport 95s to the MRPD to get medical here. One of them just randomly started seizing, and the other one was like, I want to go to the hospital. It's a good idea, but at the same time, 95s will find a way to get to the hospital instead of MRPD.
Yeah, well,
it's just what always happens. No matter
where we take them, it doesn't matter because they're still going to see it as their last chance.
There it is.
It matters from PD to the prison. I think it's a good idea.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, because if you tell a criminal, okay, guys, no worry, your friend is in custody, but they can have a police escort to jail. I guarantee 10 out of 10 the criminals say, okay, no problem.
Yeah, they're going to like it.
And instead of ramming cop cars and shit, and go ahead. Sorry.
They're going to absolutely love it. But we're going to need A, the manpower, B, what actually constitutes prison transport. This is a lot bigger conversation. Like you're not going to throw somebody in there for sure. Like a basic 80.
No, we just said violent felonies and above.
No, you could do violent felonies or you could do like a month cap, like 60 months or more.
That's where I used to be. I would.
Yeah, we have that on paper as well already.
Yeah. Okay, good.
All right, you guys talk about that later with the commissioner. Let's get in there.
Wait, hold on. You say 60 months or more. Right. And fucking what goddamn a place are we come? Everybody go to jail. They go to jail to 10, 15 months or for sure 10 to 14.
We'll talk about this after. We'll talk about this after.
Jesus Christ.
That's a different fucking conversation.
Oh, you want time to go up? Sure.
Let them know, Piper. Let them know.
I actually know the
Capt?
time to fucking fine.
Do you mind if I make an announcement after we're done the shift meeting?
What for?
So I have like a thing I do every few months. I used to do it a few years back, where I'd make a PD bingo to you know.
Absolutely. I'll call for you after the meeting.
Okay.
I understand the top. That would make that would.
Black are dead.
What the hell is this?
Black is in danger.
No, I get the top. I get the top right. That's art.
Tart, you go ahead. I'll go last.
Cuff.
Oh,
No, I don't have anything. I was just getting everybody prepped up and ready to go.
All right, Skinny, go ahead.
All right, so who was here last night for the shift change? The big one. Who was here? Raise your hand. Okay. So there's some of you in this room that were not here. One big thing that we talked about was the difference between a Bravo and an Alpha. Drive this into your heads. Powerful tool this department has at its disposal. When you go down on a scene, you should not be reaching for your panic button if you just got shot 15 times. Okay?
Bill Bomber, thank you so much for the entire year,
Think
brother.
about that. You got a suspect
Regular, thank you
over
for the 14.
holding a gun at your head. Are you immediately going to reach for your panic button, or are you going to sit there
Kamali,
and say,
thank you for the
don't
tier
shoot me,
1.
don't shoot
Vince,
me?
thank you so much for the tier 1. Craze, thank you for the
Secondly,
5. I appreciate.
Think about
Appreciate
which
you guys,
panic
man.
you need to press. There's a red button. There's a blue button. Alpha and Bravo. A good way that it was explained last night, a dispatch call is always going to be a Bravo. If you attach to a store robbery, if you attach to a drug sale, if you attach to an 80, it is always going to be a Bravo. Is that understood?
Affirm.
With the
If you-
exception of it going past 25 minutes.
I was going to get to that. If you go to Legion Square and somebody rides into the parking lot, you're standing there bullshitting with somebody. Somebody rides into the parking lot and throws a Molotov at you and then drives away. What is that?
A dick move.
Alpha.
That's an alpha.
Absolutely.
If I'm sitting in front of MRPD and Tanya Butters, who I have a very close, friendly relationship with, if I antagonize her and I get into a friendly banter with her, she beats me to the ground. Is that an alpha or is that a Bravo?
Bravo.
Okay. So there's a difference there. You not only need to read the room, but you also need to be aware that take the time to think about the last 15 minutes of what you've been doing to make the call for an Alpha or Bravo. I can tell you right now, the fact that we responded to 26 Alphas yesterday is insane. When there was probably only 4 or 5 of them that were legitimate Alphas. It's the most powerful tool this department has, and it should not be used like it has been anymore. It's super excessive. All right. If it's a dispatch call, it's a Bravo. Go off of that mindset from here on out. All right.
All right, wonderful. With that being said, guys, if we're hitting 13 alphas when we don't need to be hitting 13 alphas, I'm letting you guys know there will start to be repercussions for that. The reality is that, listen, I don't want to sit here and be your mom or be your dad and yell at you every day. It's not our goal. Our goal is to make sure everybody polices the city and does their job, okay? But when you hit that 13 alpha, you have to realize, number 1, the scene becomes absolute chaos. Number 2, every officer who is involved in a chase, or any chase in the city or interaction, they have to stop what they're doing and they have to respond. So again, 13 alpha is a very powerful tool, but we cannot abuse that tool or mistake that tool as something that we can just press when we want, okay? So again, have that in mind before you press that button. With that being said, that's pretty much it. Again, our pursuits are fucking fantastic. We're running into some issues. This is an idea, okay? I've already talked to a lot of corporals and high command in here. I'm floating the idea past you guys just as a question, because as everyone here knows, I do value your opinions as officers, cadets, probation officers, all of it, okay? You do have a voice, so I do want to understand or listen to you guys. We don't all have to shout at one time, but I was thinking about possibly presenting the idea to the commissioner about police transports, okay? This is just an idea. This is not something that we are going to be utilizing at any near date unless the commissioner says yes. Would you guys be wanting or willing to possibly start doing transports from MRPD to the prison?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think that's good. I think that'll alleviate some of the on-scene pressure. If they want to, they feel like it's a pain in the ass to get their guy, they may want to bring it back later. Kind of.
Yep.
I feel like it would help with the hospital bullshit, especially.
Yeah, and that's those 2 points are quite literally the exact reasoning for myself to even consider this. I think it will alleviate a lot of the pressure from our 95's friends and from the 95's themselves on, I just got arrested at a scene. We got to cause absolute chaos in order to get him because this is the last result, as well as the hospital. Obviously, a lot of you guys have been at the hospital and have dealt with people just being absolute aides in order to get their boys. And the only thing that you know that you can do possibly is just start tasing. And, you know, I feel like a lot of problems that are presented, I know with myself and sometimes with you guys, is you're put between a rock and a hard place where do I come off as a fucking piece of shit and tase the ever living shit out of this guy and tackle him and escort him and do all this, or do I let him go? That's the position that I feel like I'm in, and I know that that's the position that a lot of you feel like you're in a lot of the time. The idea with this is to alleviate that a little bit. So if you have any more comments on it, I am very open. This is not my idea. This is an our idea. Okay. So if you have any comments, questions, concerns, once this meeting is over, please come and talk to me. I'm wanting and willing to listen to you. And I want to make this very presentable for the commissioner on behalf of not myself, but the entire PD, and run it across his desk. And as long as we are all wanting and enabled to do this, we will do it. Okay. Again, with his blessing. With that being said, you have something to announce about bingo, correct?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing?
Hello.
Hi, Moj.
Hi, guys. Listen, we've been going
Where
through
the
some
fuck
shit
have you
lately.
been, Moj?
I've been sick for a bit, but I'm okay now.
All right.
But yeah, anyways, we've been going through some shit that's not, making our moods not so great. So, for those that know, a few years back, I did the bingo, PD bingo, and back then Carter won it. Yeah,
Damn right I
Carter
did.
won it. He won a car. This time around, I'm gonna be doing the same thing. We're gonna have PD bingo. Whoever clears the bingo, I'm gonna share it with you now. Whoever clears the bingo with proof, no bullshit, is also gonna win a car this time around. So, with no further ado, let me just stand in the middle so everyone gets this. I want y'all to check your documents.
As your captain, I'm going to clear this. The commissioner's going to beat my ass later. We're going to throw $20,000 as the department on top of the winning. Okay.
Fuck yeah. Before I share this, do not get in
It's coming
trouble
out of Captain
trying
Cider's
to
salary there.
achieve
Don't
it.
worry about it.
What the
I
fuck?
will repeat. Do not get in trouble trying to achieve it. You guys get it?
This
Yes.
means I gotta come on
No,
duty
I haven't-
more.
I haven't
Fuck
got
it.
it.
Don't force it.
Do it
Don't
with a
force
little
it.
grace. Do it with a little grace is what he's saying.
Do it on the way. Do not go looking for it.
Okay, I'm gonna look for it.
Wait, is that holy?
Answer me.
With that being said, guys, again, I've said it, Commissioner said it. There's been a little bit of, animosity inside of the police department. And I will let you guys know as High Command, we are going, we failed you guys a little bit because we've had some problems within ourselves. And we're supposed to be the ones who are governing over you guys as well as the city. So what I can tell you guys is that High Command is unequivocally on the exact same page now. Going forward, we want to be looking forward, not behind us. Any problems that you guys have had in the past, okay, we're moving past them. Everyone here is a new officer. Everyone here has a future ahead of them, and we want each and every single one of you guys to be able to look forward to your days, number one, and to look forward to the future of the police department. All righty? So, again, I want you guys to have fun, have a good time, and if you feel overwhelmed, go off duty, go have a drink, relax, get back on duty. Okay?
Hey, cop,
some people got a head
can you eat in my ass?
Yeah, why the fuck is getting my ass eaten by busting cider on here?
What the fuck?
like,
Fuck.
That's on my
Wait,
bingo card.
Hey,
Did you mean like
Boss, can you
shootout?
eat in
Like
my-
is he?
With
Like
that
when
being
they
said,
scold you, like
guys,
when he gets pissed
listen,
off.
we appreciate you guys very much.
You meant to put
You're good to go on duty. Thank you guys again for being here.